where your girl was. C-A-P. What?
Pulling up, no Pirellis. Me and my girls, we hopping out them foreign things. Prime time, my nigga, my time. Tryna get at me, but who ain't nigga wait in line. We ain't come here for this, 'cause most of these bitches ain't built like this.
What's up, Princess Gang? It's your girl, Princess Layah. I'm back with another video. Today, I have my beautiful friend with me.
Pretty Girl Chaz in the building, your friend for beauty with the booty. Make sure to subscribe to my channel and give me to 200K. Period.
200K, because my friend deserves 200K. She really deserves a meal, so stop playing with her.
Period.
Let them know. Let the people know.
Let the people know.
So today, you guys, we're doing a Q&A based on the Switch Up show on my channel, Princess and Flo. Y'all know that show was crazy. Lit as hell.
Crazy.
And a lot of y'all had a lot of questions, so we're going to go ahead and get right into it.
Let's do it.
Make sure I subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so I get my videos as soon as I drop them like it's hot.
Period.
Drop them like it's hot. So as y'all know, Pretty Girl Chaz was my co-host. So, you know, she kept it litty.
You know, wait, here it is. Okay. I did the wrong one.
What was that thing we had did when you went like this?
Oh yeah, I was like this. I gotta give you the other heart. You want to talk something?
I'm just always so slow. Like, I feel like I'm the slow one of the group.
You know, I feel like it shares amongst all of us. We have our all moments. We all have our moments.
We're gonna start with the Q&A. A lot of these questions are kind of like repetitive, so we just go answer, you know what I'm saying, the questions that are like majority, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So the first question is, when will there be a part 3 or a new season? So there's only a part 1 right now. So if you're asking about part 2 of the Switch Up, that's actually being discussed right now. So we're gonna let y'all know as soon as it's getting ready. You know what I'm saying? So yes. Was anything staged? No. So basically how we set everything up was we put together all these different challenges and scenarios, and we just basically gave it to everybody. We did explain to them what the challenge was, what the rule was, and they just reacted however they reacted. So
and it was crazy, y'all. Like certain reactions, I was just like, oh, they working for this money, baby. They say they finna secure that. They finna secure that. Finna get that
Okay. So yeah, no, nothing was staged. Everybody was in their raw, pure form. Everybody put on, you know what I'm saying? Like,
what you see is what you got.
It's period. Pure entertainment. You and Sarah cool. I don't have anything against Sarah. You know, we did have our little, you know, situation or whatever, but me and Sarah are cool. I don't have nothing against nobody. Sarah knows she can call me whenever she needs to. I can call her, whatever it is. I mean, I do have my set friends that I only fuck with. However, like I said, I don't have nothing against Sarah. She's a beautiful person, beautiful woman. So, you know, we cool.
And y'all gotta stop thinking just because other YouTubers, stop forcing other YouTubers to try to be friends with other YouTubers. If you don't see me with them, that doesn't mean we have an issue. That just means we're not friends. We're not close like that. And that's okay. It's plenty of YouTubers that I'd never be close with, that never be close with me, but don't mean I hate them and have any issues with them. Like, y'all kills me with that.
I know. They be wanting people to be so bad.
Yeah, they want them to be bestie with.
Either y'all want them to be besties or y'all want them to be beefing. Like,
yeah, I could walk into a room and see somebody just like, hey girl, like you can have a cool vibe, but that doesn't mean that you finna know everything about me and be my closest friend. But like she said, Sarah's a cool girl.
Yeah, period. Why wasn't Tink and Jimmy there?
We're at the reunion?
At the reunion, yeah, I think that's what they saying.
Well, if y'all watched the last episode, then that's why.
I mean, they chose not to be there. That was their choice. I mean, it is what it is. If it was me, I would have definitely showed up. But hey, everybody not
cut like that.
Everybody ain't cut like that.
No issue now at this point. No need.
Ain't no issue at all. They made their decision based on how they feel. So that we gotta respect that. Did anyone talk about one another? I mean, honestly, I feel like people talk about me all the time. Do I give a fuck? No.
I'm trying to think. Did I hear any gossip? I was snooping around. I mean, you had of course, the couple beefs as far as like wanting to win and you know all the drama that y'all seen. But I'ma just say this: behind the cameras, it was a lot of shit that was going on.
Yeah, it was.
So,
but everybody held it together for production purposes. Like, you know, everybody pretty much put their little feelings aside for the most part to get, you know,
to the end, y'all.
To the end.
Girl! The end is when it got crazy. say, like, this production was far different from any productions I've been in. Like, any productions I've been in, it's always been so much drama off camera, on camera. But I would say this, people knew the assignment and they knew that they was there for that money, and so they was there about their bag. Now, at the end, y'all, of course, think things went haywire, but it was nothing to the point where I feel like I was uncomfortable to try to go in the house and really want to talk to people because I felt like it was all messy or something like that.
Right, yeah, facts. I feel you on that. Did anything else happen behind the scenes that wasn't showing? She pretty much just answered that. If y'all really want to know a lot of the stuff that happened behind the scenes, me and Flo actually did a video on our channel speaking about what happened, just a little side shit that happened or whatever. But it wasn't too bad, honestly. Like, I felt good vibes for the most part.
Yeah.
And if it was anything that was really like serious, I didn't know about it.
Yeah.
Whatever. So yeah.
That's that.
Did you talk to Say after what Jimmy done? Yes.
Yes, we was all here supporting her, encouraging her, let her know to, you know, calm down. I feel like in that moment, I seen a side of Say that I never seen. Yeah. And I don't care what nobody say. I'm not letting no woman in front of me fight no man unless we jump at him. So in that moment, the only thing we was trying to do once all that happened, because I ain't even gonna lie, initially, we gonna probably get into that more later, but initially, we wasn't really trying to come for Jimmy. If you see in that episode when everybody ran, I was still kind of just walking. It wasn't until I seen Tink ran up is when I ran up. But I ain't even really want to get too much into that. But just know, I don't ever want to see a situation where a male is fighting a female. I think that's bitch behavior. I think that no woman should have to go through that. And I think no man, don't get me wrong. Now, for female, do put their hands on you. If you know what I'm saying? If I had a son and a female, defend yourself, of course. But it should never be a situation where a man is coming up to a woman and is antagonizing her and, you know what I'm saying, making threats. Like,
yeah, it was the threats first, and then not only that, Say was being held back by a whole nother grown ass man. So like, you hit a woman that was held back, vulnerable, you know, it like she said, it was a bitch ass move, and you know, we just don't go for that. Like, I was very upset. I mean, I got up out of my seat too, because first of all, you ain't finna threaten the princess. That's not what's finna happen. Okay. So, you know, but
name the princess, but she really the queen. Don't get it twisted.
My crown at. Where my crown at? Did you and D-Flo, also Pretty Girl Chaz, go out for a meal, do something after?
Afterwards, we literally sat in the mansion. Once everybody left, we sat in the mansion. We talked to each other. You know, honestly, I feel like there's no need for us to go to a meal afterwards because I'm with this girl pretty much every day. So it's not like, you know what I'm saying? We be with each other, so it's just kind of like, all right, girl, I'll see you tomorrow.
Okay.
Situation. Like,
but we did have food though. We had food at the mansion or whatever. We was, you know, we
was vibing. Had a little in the stay.
No, little vibe. Did Jimmy lie about Sarah talking about you? That's a good question. Honestly, he didn't lie about that. Me and Sarah did have a conversation about it, and that whole thing, like I said in the video, hurt people, and it was a conversation that was had prior to me and Sarah even getting to know each other. Like, it was some based on a past beef that really didn't have much to do with me and Sarah. It was just like some bullshit, really. And you know, people like to bring in situations like that when they trying to get, you know, other people routed up because they, you know what I'm saying. Like, I just feel like in that moment they was hurt, so they wanted to try to bash. So
not like a pawn, but almost like it was like she was relaying a message, so she felt some way because out of her loyalty toward that person. So she was relaying a message and saying stuff that wasn't necessarily true, which made Princess look bad. But in the moment, you know, once she got to know Princess for herself, she realized.
Right, exactly. And
C-A-P. Wait. Right on herself TikTok.
Right. Oh my God. Will there be another season? Absolutely. Y'all want another season?
I want another season.
You want to do another season?
I do.
I want to do it again. I feel like
would you use the same people from the last season?
That's a good question. I would use a lot of the same couple. I'm not gonna say a lot of them, but there are certain people. Honestly, I feel like the last few couples that made it to the end, I would use them all again plus more.
Yeah, I think we need a new batch though, because everybody probably not comfortable friends. So
that's true.
We need y'all need like a new batch to come.
Yeah, new faces.
Yeah, new faces.
Yeah. Somebody said, I don't have nothing to ask. I just want you to know y'all did a good job, and it was lit. Bitch, you doing a good job.
Bitch, you doing a good job.
We did a good job.
We did what we needed to be good.
What we see in the videos with the people on the switch up on your channel? That's a great question too. I mean, and y'all see Chaz.
Right. Never say never.
Right, never say never. Of course, we're gonna have way more projects, way more productions, way more videos. So it's always opportunities for, you know, us to do videos with other people, or them to be doing videos with us. So, you know, especially some of those people were on our same management. So of course, y'all gonna see us, you know, doing
connecting and stuff.
Stuff like it. Do y'all still talk to Jim and Tink? No, we don't. Do you?
No.
No, we don't.
Like, I want to make this clear. At this very moment, I don't have an issue with them.
Yeah.
It could be very much, I can walk into a room and not see them, if that makes sense. Like, it's no issue. Like, it's never going to be on site, because at the end of the day, when it was time to be on site, it wasn't on site. So there's no need to. And then you got to be like, they're young. You know what I'm saying? And that's not an excuse for anybody's behavior, but, you know, people, they're more fired up. People are going through their own trials and tribulations. I'm getting older. I got my own shit to deal with. And at that point, that's just not that. But there's no issue, but you understand there's no relationship either.
Yeah, and understand that don't disrespect me. Because if I ever do have to see you and there's any type of disrespect, oh, believe, like...
Yeah, that age should go out the window.
Yeah, exactly. Is there any real beef with Tink and Jimmy? No. We don't have no real beef. I don't have no real beef with nobody. I can't remember the last time I actually beefed with somebody and felt that shit.
Yeah.
Like, I don't beef with people. I try my best to actually make my situations like, you know what I'm saying, try to make something out of it. Try to like make amends or whatever the case may be. That was the whole reason for the reunion, was for Tink and Jimmy to come forward and apologize and everybody just forgive them and do whatever, you know, the case may be. But I don't never beef with nobody. That shit is so lame to me. Like, no. Plus, I don't even eat beef, girl.
Get into it. Catch that dirty stick. Okay.
Which couple was your favorite?
Original couple or like switched up couple?
That's a good question. I guess both, right?
Okay, so my favorite original couple would probably be, I feel like, who I feel like was really going hard. Like, I'm not gonna lie, my favorite couple at the time, I feel like that was like going hard, trying to really like, you know, make some things pop. Yeah, I liked I'm not gonna lie, all beef aside, I did like Dee Dee and Jimmy together. I liked them together. I think that together they was really hustling, trying to, you know what I'm saying, do something. My favorite original couple would probably be Say and Trey.
Yeah.
Probably.
So my favorite couple was DJ and Say. I don't know, something about them. They brought the little freaky side out. I loved it.
They were a little too freaky.
That was very much entertaining for me. You know what I'm saying?
It was.
My original couple. Let me think. I think Say and Trey too, because I just like the way they compliment each other. Like, I feel like Trey's really like humble, and especially I really saw them truly when they did that challenge where Say was with DJ and Trey was with Nancy, and like they had to put their hands in the box, and they both literally reacted the exact same way without even being paired with each other. So that shit was just hilarious. Like, I could see like how they are compatible.
Yeah.
How do you feel about the different couples?
Okay, Nancy and Trey, I don't feel like they were a good match. I don't think they really together. I feel like they kind of brought each other down. If you look at the season, like overall, the first challenge they did was amazing, but anything after that, I just don't feel like they really was trying to get like, you know what I'm saying? I don't feel like they were a good match. I think Nancy and I think somebody who would have got Nancy out of her shell would have been DJ. I think DJ would have got her out her shell. I'm not saying that she was shy, but I just think them. I don't know. I just didn't think them two was good at the time. But I think Nancy and DJ would have been good. Say DJ, like she said, they brought they hyped each other up.
They really did
so much, bro. I loved it. Who else? I think Tink was with AJ. I think they were good.
Yeah,
I think so too. I think
he motivated her.
Yeah, he definitely
tried to keep her head in the game.
Yeah, when she was, you know, beefing with everything that was going on and stuff like that with the other girl and stuff like that. I think he was kind of like telling her, like, you know, let's make this money, let's do this. So
it was really interesting. Oh, my feet ashy, girl.
Girl, my feet ashy, girl. Don't look baby. Do it like it's your
baby. It was interesting seeing Sarah with a girl. However, I would have liked to see how she would have been with a dude. I don't know what guy though. Maybe Sarah could have motivated Trey. That's what I'm thinking. I think
that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking Sarah and Trey together, especially because Sarah and Trey, and then DJ and Say.
Yeah,
I think that right there, they would have hit. You know what I'm saying? Just because, but at the same time, you got to think that was too much of a win-win.
Oh, that's facts. That's facts because Sarah and because DJ and Sarah and Trey and Say they're all couples.
So that was too much of a win-win situation. That was too much of a win-win situation. But I'm not gonna lie, if it was a situation where it wasn't that, I definitely feel like Sarah would have been turned
right up. But see, it would have been interesting seeing her with a dude for real though, because I don't know how DJ would have. I don't know
how DJ would act with Sarah with another man, especially the way he was, because you know it's easy for him to do that with Say and then her with another female. It's kind of like men don't ever see. I hate to say this, but this is true. Men don't see women as a superior as to cheating. If a woman was to cheat with a woman right now, it might be a fantasy for a man.
Exactly.
But a woman with another man. Oh baby, you gotta close that door, lock it, throw it in the coffin, and bury it.
I don't think he would have gave what Trey gave. I'm sorry, no ma'am. But yeah, I think Jimmy and Didi was a good match together. They seem like they would, even though Didi is actually in a real, like she's really gay in real life. I feel like them two kind of like seemed like it was like some like they could have been chemistry.
Yeah, it's given. We here to make this money. I'm not gonna play with you. You don't play with me. And one thing I would say is, Jimmy really held Didi down when she was putting her hand and stuff like that, and had to swallow those crickets and stuff. He was holding her down. So I'll give it to them for that for sure. I think they were more business minded. Like, listen, you know what we're here for.
Are y'all doing a season 2? If so, are y'all picking different, more couples?
Oh, they keep asking the same.
Yeah. Yes and yes. Yes and yes. Hold on, I think I had one more on here. Do you not get along with anyone? No, I get along with everybody. I mean, I feel like I do.
I think so. I feel like this is the thing about YouTube beef. YouTube beef and real beef is so different. Right. Let me tell you why. The YouTube beef will happen on camera, but nobody will hit. Real life beef, if it's beef, we meet up at a park, we meet up anywhere, we fight, and that's that. We let it be. We might go for rounds, depending on how bad it is, but when you look back at you yelling on the camera with somebody and you never fight, it's just kind of like, this shit is pointless. Exactly. We not gonna hit, we not gonna fight, we not gonna run into each other. So it's like, what's the point? We got money to be made. We made our money off of this beef shit. So it's like, unless we finna fight on camera and make some money, I'm not gonna fight you for free. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, at this point, it is what it is. I think Princess is extremely nice to the people that's around her. What people don't understand, bro, is like, I don't want to say too much, but what people don't understand is the reason why shit ended the way shit ended is because people was really rooting for certain people to be in a certain position. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it was more so of a disappointment in that moment. Kind of like, really? You know what I'm saying? But after the disappointment is gone, after the hurt is gone, after the madness is gone, you sitting back in your bed and you thinking about your blessings and where you at. And, you know, at the end of the day, you not blessing somebody is not going to stop their blessings from coming in. You know, somebody not blessing you is not going to stop your blessings from coming in. So at the end of the day, it's like, we all blessed. We all happy. We live in our dream, and it is what it is. So,
thanks. I mean, I wish them the best. I wish everybody the best on the show. Tika, Jimmy, everybody. I don't want nobody to be held back from their blessings. I don't even pray on that. So
never pray on nobody downfall, because when you point a finger, 3 fingers is always pointing back at you, baby. So
y'all better believe it.
Better believe it.
When is part 3 of that reunion dropping? Because I want to see more. There is no part 3 of the reunion. That was it. It was just 2 parts. That was it. How did it make you feel when Tika Jimmy started to talk disrespectfully towards y'all? Honestly, like she said, I mean, I'm gonna say this, I take disrespect very seriously. I was raised by old people, so I'm real old school. So I was always taught to respect your elders, respect the people around you that's helping you, just respect your environment, period. And so when I see somebody that I'm genuinely trying to help, that I'm genuinely rooting for, and you know, I'm trying to put in a position to win, it's like, and you go and you do that, that's what outrages me. You know what I'm saying? So what about you, girl?
Okay, I'm gonna say this. What irritated me in that situation was, I hate people that don't take accountability. I'm a Gemini. People call us two-faced, but I promise you, any of my friends, I'm the quickest one to be like, oh, my bad, bitch. Oh, for real? My bad, friend. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm quick to just be like, okay, I fucked up. We all fucked up. Nobody's perfect but God, and I ain't never trying to be in his position. Okay? You know what I'm saying? So, it's like, if you watch the last episode, the finale, or whatever, you will see that Tink was upset. And you know what's so crazy, bro? We thought originally when we came in, we thought Tink was mad at us.
Yeah.
And the first thing I was getting ready to do was just be like, let me apologize.
Yeah, that's what.
If I ever made her feel some type of way, my bad, G. I ain't even trying to, you know what I'm saying? I ain't even trying to hit you like that. I ain't even trying to, come at you at the end of the day. So when we came in and we seen what was going on, and me and our project manager, and once again, I'm loyal to a fault. Period. That's just me. So with our project manager and her is going back and forth, I'm just like, bro, we didn't got through every episode with not having to deal with this. And y'all gotta understand, I come from doing film productions where motherfuckers was messy off camera and on camera. So I was excited about this. Like, we really getting through this shit. We, you know what I'm saying? We doing it. People, good vibes, you know. We got the drama that's on the show that everybody knew once the camera cut off, cut that beef. That shit don't matter no more. So when we come back in and I see them arguing, and so, you know, she said how she felt, what she felt. Okay, cool. You express yourself. This is communication. You express yourself. I express myself. If I tell you that's not what happened, cool. Somebody's either tell the truth, somebody's lying. But when you got two people that tell you, listen, I promise you, we won't say that about you. I promise you. At that moment, it was okay, listen, this is how I feel, but if this is what you're saying, fine. And even if it was to be a situation where you're like, okay, this is what I feel like I heard. If you want to say that, cool. I just still don't want to participate. But it was the fact, it was the constant going back and forth. And I just have to tell my manager, like, listen, bro, it's not going nowhere. You explain yourself. She's upset. It don't matter. So I told her, stop explaining yourself. It's not going nowhere. She upset right now. She hot. When you hot, sometimes you don't receive the message. That's cool. But what triggered me is when she stood up. Now listen, I don't know where y'all from, but you don't stand up to somebody unless you're ready to get laid down. Okay? Don't stand up to me. I'm not nobody's child. So when I said stop responding, you know, stop explaining yourself, she ain't gotta explain it now. We arguing, she stood up. Okay, you standing up now. And even if you watch, when I stood up, I still didn't even want to fight Tink, really. This, first of all, this ain't my production. I ain't spending not and money on this production. It's disrespectful to the host. I'm a co-host, so I gotta ask something, but at the same time, it's like, listen, little bitch, like, you're not gonna play with me now. So I stood up and I walked slowly. Princess now!
You already know how I come through. Period.
Took off, but listen, that wasn't even an issue. After that, I feel like if me and Tink would have argued, and even with Princess, all that shit, she would have went out there, and Jimmy would have went out there, and we would have calmed down. It would have been nothing for me like, listen, I told her to stop, because clearly you upset, and it's cool. But I'm telling you, two people saying they didn't say that. So just let it go. You at the end, girl, you really up. You finna make your money. What you, come on now, don't get upset. You know what I'm saying? But what fucked it up and what really nailed the nail in the coffin is when Jimmy decides to bring his little ass over to me as a woman, and you a male, and first of all, your female is outside. Your girl outside, but you in here confronting women like a bitch. I didn't respect that. So I will say, I was upset. I was hot. I was yelling. He asked me to calm down. Cool. But then he goes and say, y'all not going to jump my girl. Y'all jump my girl. What he said, I'm going to jump in?
Yeah.
Or something like that. My thing is, what the fuck is you in here making?
Did we ever say we was going to jump her? We wasn't even talking about that.
Don't get me wrong. I say this all the time. If I'm getting jumped by some thorough bitches like us, my nigga better jump in. Cool. But my nigga better not ever be up in there exposing his hand on what he's gonna do. If it didn't happen, it didn't happen. No need to talk about what you was gonna do. It didn't happen. The best thing for you to do was go out there with your girl and talk to your girl and calm her down so everything could be resolved. But instead you egged it on and you made a threat. So now I'm feeling like, okay, now I gotta watch you. Cool. Outside of that, then there's another threat being made. And then after the threat, there's an actually hit that was made.
Action taken.
Yeah, so it's like, you know, I feel like in that moment, Jimmy being the man, he should have simply just went to his girlfriend. If I'm arguing with some bitches and I'm outside the place and them girls in there, my nigga better not be up in there arguing with no bitches. Nigga, come out here with me, check on me, make sure I'm straight. Now if them bitches actually running to me and you see I'm getting dragged, yeah, get in, jump in, break it up, do what you gotta do. But real niggas ain't gonna talk about it. We just gonna do it, you know what I'm saying? So it's like,
that's what it is.
That's what it is.
It's honestly, I would have to say, as the host, even if that was the case and they got upset and she went out there and was mad or whatever, did all that, we all got upset. Even if he would have went out there and calmed her down and they came back in and asked to be on the show, whatever, if they still wanted to be a part of whatever, we would have still let them be on it.
I promise you, because shit happens.
Right, we know, like, people get upset.
You think you hear stuff,
understanding. She could have apologized. Okay, my bad. I was upset. Y'all pissed me off. Y'all pissed me the fuck off. Whatever she wanted to say. All right, cool. My bad. Whatever. It was misunderstanding. We could have got right back to production, but it was just the extra.
It was Jimmy coming over and talking to females. Like, what the fuck is you doing?
Right. And then if you look at the video, I was sitting down. I was already calmed down. I was in my seat sitting down. We were all talking to the girl, whatever. Jimmy come running up over there, running his mouth, saying what he was gonna do to us, like threatening us and shit. I'm like, bro, what? So now you don't piss me off more. You don't piss me off all over again. So at this point, but it is what it is, man. They got some growing up to do. You know what I'm saying? And
you know the crazy part through it all, I wish them the best because I feel like she was coming from a place of hurt. And when you come from a place of hurt, you do, like, I done came from a place of hurt and said some shit that I wasn't supposed to say and did some shit. And you know him, he young. So, you know, this new generation, you know, it's for lifers and we gonna do this and we gonna do that and we gonna ride, we gonna be Bonnie and Clyde and da-da-da-da. But at the end of the day, a real man is still supposed to provide safety and security. If you was trying to do that, you should have been out there with your girlfriend, calming her down, reminding her it's gonna be okay. Even if you out there, them bitches ain't got shit on you, babe. Don't worry about it. Them bitches ain't gonna do shit. You got this, babe. I understand that, you know. But your place was outside where your girl was. Outside. You should have been outside with your girl, not inside with the other ladies talking like a little bitch. Cause that's what it is. I don't care what nobody say. Any man that making threats to a woman is a bitch. I'm sorry. I don't care what nobody say. It was so many different niggas. You could have came at flow. If your girl would have, and that's what I didn't understand.
He didn't want to do that though.
If any nigga could have been, if your girl would have touched my bitch, I would have laid her out. Cool. Or I would have hit you. Cool.
Right.
But you all these niggas and you all approach the females, and then you approach the female that didn't have a nigga. But like I said on the reunion, pick one, cause anybody can come. Anybody can come. But I ain't even gonna skirt.
Hold on, no, real quick. With the sticky icky. You know what I'm saying? How they do.
But like we said, at this point, the beef is stupid. It is.
Ain't no beef.
Ain't no beef. You know. I'm wishing the best for Say and Trey. I'm wishing the best for Tink and Jenny at the end of the day because what they eat don't make me shit and what they fuck don't make me come. So
period.
Yeah.
Two of them.
At the end.
You know what I'm saying? But you know, we're gonna wrap this up because that was all the questions or whatever. You know, we ate on that. Whether beef, we ate the beef.
No, for real, there's no beef because we ate. We're done. But yeah, so let me know below if y'all like this video. If y'all want to see more videos with Pretty Girl Chats on my channel, you know.
Sit with us. Let me hear you say, pretty girl gang, pretty girl gang. If you don't spend cash, then don't grab a glass, but you cannot sip with us. Let me hear you say, pretty girl gang, pretty girl gang. All of my bad bitches, pretty girls. Let me hear you say, pretty girl gang, pretty girl gang. Cause most of these girls is average, and me and my girls, we the baddest. Pretty girl gang, gang. All of my girls, they pretty.